So we're picking up with video number 2 on installing the Apache web server. I do want to point out I had a mistake in this document in the first video. I had it spelled wrong. I had it as SVR. It's SRV www.htdocs, and same thing down here. I had it misspelled here as well. So I've corrected that for video number 2, and this is where we're headed. We're headed into those directories to create a basic web page, a very basic web page, and to assign permissions to allow that page to be read. I did want to also show you that this is the current message that we're getting. It looks though that the server is answering. It says here that this came from Apache, and we're forbidden. It tells us that we do not have an index document, and that's true. We do not. We don't have any documents, and we also may not have the correct permissions. We're going to work with both of those. So then from the command prompt here, we want to switch users to our root user. And we want to change directories to the SRV directory. Okay, and if we do a LL there, which is a long listing, we can see that we have an FTP directory and a www directory. We can also do a dir. Most of the basic DOS commands will also work in Linux. So what we want to do here then is we want to do that permissions assignment. You can see it right over here. We want to do the chmod -R for include subdirectories recursive, the permissions themselves 755, and then where to be applied /SRV /www. If we do another listing here, we'll see if any of our permissions changed, and it doesn't look like they did. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at read, write, execute. That's the first. That's the 7. We're looking at read blank execute. That's the 5. It's in binary, so it's good. Like the X is 1, 2 is the W, and then R is 4. So 1, 2, 4. So that's how we get 7. That's binary for 1, 1, 1, and then we get 5 as 1, 0, 1, and then 5 again. So I don't think we really actually needed to do that step, and unless there was by chance subdirectories below this that didn't have that permission, then we would have certainly needed to do that step. Now we need to head into our root directory, which is www.htdocs. That's this directory over here. We need to go there now and create a very simple web page. So let's do that. So we change directory to www, and again we can take a look. And there's the htdocs, change directory to htdocs. And if we do a listing there, got a couple files, a GIF file and an info2.html file. Let's go ahead and clear the screen to get things back up to the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the gedit program, it's graphical editor, to go ahead and create a basic file index.html. So we'll type in gedit space index.html. There are at least 2 or 3 different file names like index.html, and I'm trying to think what the other one, default.htm. There's several different file names that, if just put into the root directory of a website, will automatically be selected. Microsoft Web Servers pre-create a document for you. It's real nice. It comes up and tells you that you've hit the website and you've hit the default web page. But for Apache, we're on our own here. So that's what we're doing, graphical editor, creating the file, and notice that we are creating it in the directory where we wish it to live. That's also important. If we create it somewhere else, we just need to copy it over here. So we have gedit open, and it's just going to be something like, hello, this is my default web page, my Apache server is running, and for the project I'd like you to go ahead and sign it. Alright, so that's it. Okay, so go ahead and save that, and we can quit out of that. So again, we've ran the clock to almost 5 minutes, so this is another good place to stop. But what we're going to do now is we're going to back out of the command line here and then open a web browser both on the Linux host and then go to our Windows host. And lastly, we need to go out to the internet and do the same. We want to check that our website responds from internally as well as externally. But I'll go ahead and wrap up this video.